Good evening. Please be seated. Thank you. It is wonderful to be back in Northern Virginia. Great to be with NVTC. And I just wanted to thank all of you at NVTC and those that you are part of that for all that you do to promote our economy in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Todd Stoudemire, thank you for the kind introduction, number one, and thank you for your friendship and your leadership, and I certainly look forward to working with you in the upcoming years as I do all of you. I've spent a lot of time up in Northern Virginia, as you may be able to tell, and if you haven't already, as I speak a little bit more, you'll figure out that I'm not from Northern Virginia. But I've spent a lot of time here and really gotten to know a lot of great friends, and I look forward to working with you in the upcoming years. I will quote Governor Linwood Holton, who was campaigning in 1969, just a few years ago. He's the father of Ann Holton, who is currently on our Board of Education, was our Secretary of Education. And then someone came up to then Mr. Holton at the time, said, "Linwood, why are you spending so much time in Northern Virginia?" And his response was, "Because I can count." So I followed in his footsteps and look forward to working with Northern Virginia. I want to thank, I know she's not here tonight, but Karen Jackson, who is our Secretary of Technology, has done a wonderful job and has given 4 years of her life to service to the Commonwealth of Virginia. So please, I know she's not here, but when you see Karen, thank her for her leadership. I know her Deputy Secretary of Technology, Anthony Fong, is here tonight, and thank you as well for your leadership. I wanted to also take this opportunity to commend our current governor, our 72nd governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Terry McAuliffe, and his wife, who I really believe have done a great job for the Commonwealth of Virginia. And, you know, under Terry's leadership, we developed the New Virginia economy 4 years ago. And some numbers that I believe we can all be proud of is that, you know, we started with an unemployment rate of 5.4% when he took office. It's now at 3.6%. It's the lowest that it's been in 9 years. We have brought in just a little bit over 215,000 new jobs to the Commonwealth of Virginia and a bit over $19 billion of capital investment. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. And two areas that I just want to mention very briefly, because I know we have a lot to go through tonight, but we have a couple challenges. And the first is rural Virginia. I'm from the eastern shore of Virginia, and as I said earlier, our unemployment rate is 3.6% in Virginia. But if you go to the eastern shore, if you go to the south side of Virginia or the southwest, it's nowhere near 3.6%. So we need to lift up all of Virginia if we're going to develop a great economy in Virginia. And it wasn't that long ago that Virginia was the #1 state in this country to do business, and we all need to work together to make sure that we can achieve that again. But one of my pet peeves, and I know we have a lot of tech folks in here tonight, but we need to make sure that all pockets of Virginia have access to broadband coverage. And just in 2017, there is no excuse that there are so many pockets in Virginia that don't have access to broadband. And if you think about how can you grow a business, how can you start a new business, how can you educate children if we don't have access to broadband? So very, very important. And I was just at a meeting at lunch today, Virginia's for Entrepreneurs, a great concept where we're collaborating across the Commonwealth of Virginia, helping startup companies, helping entrepreneurs get started. And it's a great program, and I hope you all will do all that you can to support that. The other challenge, and this is more relevant for Northern Virginia, is that we have always been very dependent on the military and government contracting, and we always will be, but no region should be solely dependent on one industry. So we need to work together with our education system and the private sector to really train the workforce of the 21st century for the STEAM H-related jobs, things like cybersecurity and unmanned aerial systems and biotechnology and artificial intelligence, data collection, data analysis. These are the jobs of the 21st century. So I look forward to working with NVTC to expand our economy here in Northern Virginia. I want to make just a brief comment about Metro. I know it is vitally important to Northern Virginia. It's vitally important to the economy of Virginia, and I look forward to working with our legislators in Richmond to find a dedicated source of revenue for Metro. And then finally, it was great to see Senator Barrasso, and we're saddened that Senator McCain couldn't be with us tonight, but I do want to thank all of you for supporting our military and supporting our veterans. I served for 8 years in the United States Army. I took care of wounded soldiers during Desert Storm, and we want to make sure that Virginia is the most veteran-friendly state in the Commonwealth of Virginia. We have in the country, rather. We have the V3 program, Virginia Values Veterans, and I know we have a lot of folks in here tonight that have participated in that. Our goal by 2018 was to hire over 20,000 veterans. We have gone past that. We're now past 25,000, on our way to 30,000, but I would really like to double that, and I think, don't tell Governor McAuliffe that we're going to outdo him, but that's the plan over the next 4 years. So thank you very much for having me tonight. I appreciate the opportunity to see you, to be here in Northern Virginia again, and I look forward again to really working with all of you. It is my goal, and I think it's a realistic goal, that Virginia once again be the #1 state to do business. So please have a safe and happy holiday season, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you so much.